Hey, good morning. This is Diary of a Coach, episode 39. Today's episode is about patriotism and the role that we can play. It says, state and global issues to contribute or not to contribute. As a coach, as a practicing coach, and anyone in behavioral change work, many times we're drawn between should I publicly contribute to national issues or should I just mind my business? During the heat up to the elections, the presidential elections, and when the Lagos State Governor Ambode was being treated, in my personal opinion, like a puppy or like a puppet. Actually, that's the word, like a puppet. I had tweeted a post and I was a bit harsh towards Tinubu. I was like, well, his power would be decimated and blah blah blah. And one very caring senior colleague came to my WhatsApp and said, Sam, please put down that post. It's not necessary. You can operate silently. You don't have to publicly show your distaste for what people do in politics and all that. Made a lot of sense to me. I pulled it down, But sometimes there's this guilt you feel. Like, if we look at the most recent incidences, the emir of Kano State, the scope of his, call it, governance has been whittled down. Look at the events playing out in different political spheres. So when you look at it, you're like, should I contribute or should I not contribute? My position is this: we're all going to be either beneficiaries or victims of our role in nationhood. Nigeria, it does not look like we are ready for frank talk. We're not ready for patriotic contributions. We're not ready for objectivity. We're not objective. So when you speak out, they say you're a whaler. They say you're it's because you don't have a role in the current government. All those kind of speculations that people just project. So my position, and this episode of Diary of a Coach is a painful episode for me because Nigeria is at a precipice of collapse. We are just hanging. We're just hanging. And I personally think that as a person, you should once in a while demonstrate how you feel about national problems. Protect your corporate brand. Never use your corporate brand to contribute to national issues unless if it is a developmental tone. If you're contributing, say, a CSR, you're contributing to nation building, your corporate brand can demonstrate how your work relates with the nation building efforts. But if you have a criticism, if you have a backlash, if you have a complaint, if you are distraught, please use your personal handles, not brand, not corporate. Use your personal handles to share your feelings and your thoughts, but use your corporate brand to share developmental content. It's very important to separate these two. The next thing also is that you need not be profane. You don't have to be toxic. You don't have to be abusive. No need for name calling. No need for cursing. No need for shaming. No need for incivility. No need for disgraceful behavior. Think future. If in 10 years you look at the tweet or the post you are writing today, would you be proud of how you constructed it? Would you be proud of how you put it out? Would you be proud of how the tone you use? Would you be proud of the choices of words you use? Would you be proud of your philosophy? So So while I agree that you may express yourself, you need to be responsible for your choice of words. You need to be responsible for how you go about doing what you do. You need to be responsible for the alignment you associate with, the kind of public associations you align with. If you know that the group you're with is toxic and are not responsible and are not balanced in their perspective, you probably want to take a back roll and step aside and be very careful the associations you align with, because the future is key. So to wrap up this episode, I said it's a patriotic video. I'm particular about contributing to national development. Use your personal name to criticize constructively. Use your personal name to express how you feel in a very responsible way. Do not use your corporate brand to ever contribute to national queries or criticisms. However, you may use your corporate brand for developmental work, developmental post that has to do with nation building, and that may be just what is required. We need to speak up. We need to show that we're not satisfied with the status quo. We need to show that we expect more. We need to demand more. So whatever micro contribution you can put on the table for Nigeria to be progressive, please bring it on the table. This is episode 39 of Diary of a Coach. It's a political episode, and maybe I will not do this again. I do not know, but I am a Nigerian. I owe Nigeria what I can contribute, and I want a Nigeria for my children and their children and their children's children, and for yours too. So Nigeria will survive, and we will all be beneficiaries of her glory. Thank you for watching this episode. If you like to share it, kindly do. And I thank you for the comments I've been reading. Thank you, Deme, for joining. Thank you, Team Michael. Thank you, Bankev, for joining. Ikalon, thank you for joining. Stephen Igbokwe, good to see you. Gabriel Ogbegu, good to see you. Ikenna Onyebuchi, thank you. Steve says, yes, I agree. We would receive the benefits or consequences of our actions, yes. Banker says, constructive criticism, that's key. True. Stephen says, we need to be responsible for our choice of words, as we should be proud when we look back in history. Thank you. So this is the wrap-up of episode 39 of Diary of a Coach. Thank you for being with me. Have a wonderful Thursday. Enjoy your day as we wrap and descend into a fantastic weekend. Love you. Thank you. And bye for now.